And like you heard Hallie say, there's spring nearly here. And according to the World Travel and Tourism Council, American travel is projected to reach pre-pandemic levels soon, with more than $2 trillion going back into the economy. So how can you properly prepare for your next trip? Here now with tips for booking is David Fishman, CEO of Cadillac Travel Group. David, always great to talk to you. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me. Good morning.
Of course. Good morning to you. So first, David, we're seeing airline tickets tick up a little bit. I myself recently booked a trip and I had a little bit of sticker shock. Spring break is now at the tail end. But if someone said, I just have to go somewhere, where could they go last minute on a budget?
Well, it's honestly flying places. You're going to have to be flexible and maybe go to some places that aren't Florida or Arizona or Mexico, Punta Cana. You're going to have to try and think outside of the box because the airfares are very, very high, or pick a date that people aren't flying on. Otherwise, you're seeing fares that I've actually quite never seen before. Between the oil prices spiking and the dramatic increase in demand, you're going to have a hard time finding a cheap airfare right now.
And of course, fuel costs, jet fuel costs have also been affected. So we're really seeing inflation come full circle and kind of affect us in a lot of different ways here. In terms of hot travel destinations for 2022, what are some of the locations that are really peaking right now?
I think it's really as you see places open up. And so as Europe is opening up, you're seeing a huge demand to go to Europe. If people want to stay closer to home, you're seeing all those more of the parks around the country, or some of the places that like a Savannah or Charleston, or places that people know that they still will be able to come home, because you still have the protocol of taking the test 24 hours before coming back from any foreign destination. But people are going to Costa Rica, they're going to the Caribbean. Cruises are going to be huge in 2020, end of 2022 and 2023, because the CDC has dropped most of their mandates on that too. So we're seeing a huge increase in the demand in that, but people are still huge demand in Europe, and you're starting to see a lot in Costa Rica and Mexico and Punta Cana and Dominican Republic that stay very strong.
You talked a little bit about COVID protocols easing a little bit, and I know that the TSA is still requiring masks on planes until at least April 18th. What's your take on the direction that these COVID restrictions are going to be having across major airlines? Do you think they'll continue to loosen?
Absolutely. You're seeing it across. I mean, the mask mandates have been dropped in every state now. I think that they're very close to dropping the testing, come back into the United States. And pretty soon, I would say they might go probably a little bit more into the summer with the mask on planes, just to be double safe, because there has been a little new variant in China right now, but seems to be very mild, even more milder than Omicron from the studies so far. So I think you're going to start seeing that open up as well. So probably by the second half of 2022, you might see the mask mandate drop on planes as well.
And we only have about 30 seconds left here, David, but I know that we spoke at the height of the pandemic and a little bit in the middle of it. You talked about the importance of getting travel insurance. Is that still the case? And if not, how has that changed since we see a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel of the COVID-19 pandemic?
No, I mean, prior to COVID, I always thought travel insurance was important, but didn't really focus on it as much. But it is hugely important now. There's always going to be changes and movement now with COVID and just travel in general. So protecting yourself is hugely important. It'll make you feel more comfortable before you go, while you're there, and when you get home if you had any problems. So I still highly recommend get travel insurance and know what is covered. Very important.
Important tips. David Fishman, CEO of Cadillac Travel Group, and you can find more information at cadillactravel.com. Thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you. Have a great day.